The universe is always delivering little gifts in my life, and I'm just gonna keep looking for the magic all around me. When I was creating Lesson 04, I spent all day, I spent like a full day finalizing the lesson, and I had changed a bunch of things that I wanted to share, and I had changed a bunch of things that I wanted to say. And the day that I had printed it out, because that's part of my process, I print it out and then I put notes in it, and little notes of what I want to cover, because I approach this always like a conversation, because it's just being me. It's raw, authentically me. On the first day where the lesson was printed out and ready to go, we go to check the mail that day, and in the mail surprisingly was a letter from my mom. And I looked at it and I read it, and I quickly read through it, and I just read through it one time, and actually August will be a year. I haven't talked to her, communicated with her, and because I put up a boundary that I'm not gonna engage in negativity. I'm not gonna talk about other people in the family. That's not how I want to live my life. I just want to go inward, heal myself, identify any beliefs that I have carried with me unknowingly, heal myself, and have inner peace. Have peace, inner peace, so my external is peaceful as well. So I set up the boundary, and it didn't land well, didn't fall over well. And the day that I printed it out is the day that I got the letter. So after dealing with all that, I had cried off and on the whole day, writing all this out and having all these memories. At that time, I hated, to be honest with you, I hated my voice on film. And I always heard my mom say that. And growing up, probably aging myself here, but growing up, we had like a handheld camcorder. And I would see myself on film, and I'm like, I hate my voice on there. Those voices again. So that's what it took me to when he brought out the camera and started filming. I'm like, well, my hair don't look good. My outfit's stupid. All those voices when he brought out the camera. But then as time went on and I saw the video, and I was like, okay, like it took me a few videos where those voices weren't even talking anymore. And one of the quotes I wrote in here about doing the lesson was, I realized it wasn't about vulnerability. It was always been something deeper about choices. I had to produce something. I had to be someone else, and my own voice didn't deserve a seat at the table. And when I journal, I don't think. I just sit down with a pen, and whatever comes to my mind, I just free write. I live my life for so long thinking I have to earn and produce my worth, when there's nothing we have to do to earn to be here. Our little self and our adult self deserves a seat at the table. So we turn around, we go back, and I'm like, I can't believe this part. I should have did more research. Like, he's like, really positive, and he's like, it's okay, B, we'll find another spot. Don't even worry about it. Don't stress about it. And I'm like, no, we're effed, And right at that moment, after he says that, he stops, and there's, right in the middle of the road, there is a mom, longhorn sheep, and her baby. And at that moment, it just was like, clicked me right out of that, those voices in my head, that chatter telling me I didn't do enough. It was a moment that just brought me right into reality. And I was just a few feet from the mom and the baby, and I look at Mikey and I said, I just am blown away right now. And it was such a magical moment that it will literally be ingrained inside of my head and my heart and my soul for the rest of my life, for filming Lesson 04. The baby and the mom, and right in front of me, and the baby just does a circle. Everything is so connected in life, and realizing in that moment that the magic is always there. That baby of Longhorn sheep brought me right into the moment. The magic is just always there. It's always bringing us in full circle moments and showing those beautiful moments in our life that we might be angry, we might be frustrated, we might be, those moments where we feel like our head wants to explode. Noticing the magic around us can bring us right back into alignment and right back into what we're supposed to be doing. We just have to see it. It's right in front of us. We just literally have to see the magic right in front of us. This is not attacking any person in my family. This is not, I have the most love for my family. I don't hold on to grudges. My thing is, I always want to work through things because I know that me holding on to grudges and me holding on to that anger is actually hurting myself. Yes, I can hold them accountable, but I'm doing this because I'm seeing it through the lens of compassion. I see it through the lens of compassion of knowing that everybody has their own journey and everybody has been a kid at one time and took on those beliefs and took on that conditioning and that programming, that family, our schools, us going to school, all of that is programming. Mikey's recording, and in the middle of the lesson, his whole entire back, I don't know what happened, but I'm assuming the same thing that happened when that fell in lesson 03, but his back completely spasmed, and he has had this, he has a very physical job, and he has had, his back spasm before, but it was like, I could see it in his face, and I don't know if he moved the wrong way, I don't know if he was lifting the wrong way, I have no idea, because he wasn't really lifting anything heavy, he was just operating the equipment, the camera and stuff. And I'm trying not to panic, and I see in his face, he's trying not to panic, and both of us are thinking about the other person in that moment, all while we're working through our own stuff. And so in the midst of the lesson, we had to actually stop and let him stretch out his back and let him, he's stretching on the floor, he's trying to pop it, and he's telling me I need to pop my back, and he's, holding his back and everything, and I'm literally trying to stay in the moment and stay grounded. And just taking deep breaths, and he's telling me, don't worry, I'm fine, everything's gonna be fine, I just pulled my back wrong, everything's gonna be fine, don't stress about it, don't worry. And I'm over here telling myself, okay, don't panic, because he hurt his back, he's fine, everything's fine, he's had this happen before. And those voices again telling me, oh my gosh, I'm in the moment here, being vulnerable, and is he okay? Is his back okay? Is he gonna have to go to the doctor? Is he gonna, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to fix the situation? When I listen to the voice inside of me that is my soul, and not the voice inside of me that is my brain, it says to keep going. And I've got the most beautiful gifts out of sharing my story, and the most beautiful, profound realizations and breakthroughs that the universe is always delivering little gifts in my life, and I'm just going to keep looking for the magic all around me.